Okay, you guys. Let's see what Spirit has to say. I low-key tried to record this already, and I don't know. Craziness has been happening, so we'll see. We'll see. This is going to be an open reading with an open message. I did have like a couple of things on my mind that I wanted to ask maybe, and so I confirmed just now if the reading should be about this, or if it should be about this, or if it should be about something specific, and Spirit literally said no. So this is going to be an open reading. This is just going to be general collective reading, collective messages. Take what resonates. I am going to just be channeling, so whatever comes up for you, if it's something that you feel called to sit with, please listen to that. Okay. That is so crazy. I literally pulled the same card for my last reading too, as the first card. So let's see, Spirit, what? Okay, you guys may be going through like a tower moment or like a lot of changes at this time. Yeah, literally. You guys may be going through, especially, I'm hearing that song as I walk through the valley of the shadow of death. Is that how it goes? Anyways, yeah, you guys may be going through like a big transitional period at this time. Like your life completely changing. I'm getting like career change. Some of you guys are actually getting a new home, or you're going to be moving, or you just moved, or you're getting ready to move, or something like that. Or some of you could even be like driving to your new place. On the road again. Okay, I don't know. Shrek may be significant. I don't know. That's random. But again, take what resonates. I don't know. I don't even know, girl. No, just kidding. No, I do know. So we have justice coming. You guys, it's like, also too, a lot of these changes could be unwanted changes. It's like, they could be changes that it almost feels like a forced change. Like, it doesn't necessarily feel like this is something that you like wanted to do, or that you're like super like stoked about either. It's just like you know that it's like necessary, and that you need this change in order to get through to the next phase, something like this. So especially with death being here, it's like there has to be an ending. There had to be an ending, or whatever it was, this or that. It's like it needed to end because it wasn't serving you. It wasn't doing you any good. It wasn't bringing in any type of prosperity. This is too many, Spirit. I'm just gonna take a peek. Bruh. What is this talking about, Spirit? Let's see. Is it that you like my collective to know together? So allow me to read the most accurate messages from my collective here. And our angels, ancestors, and spirit guides, all who wish to see them walk their greatest path for their highest good. I think that a lot of the things that you guys have been navigating through or dealing with, it's like a lot of it was unfair, or it's like something that you had to stay strong. These things could have also been like meant to push you within, meant to push you into yourself. Okay, so like pushing this into yourself as far as like pushing you into a hermit state of being, like pushing you into a state of isolation, or a state of like feeling like you need to be hidden, like fear, pushing you into a state of fear of being seen, fear of being heard. Okay, it's like I'm hearing shut up. Like a lot of people wanted you to just shut up. Like a lot of people want, even now still, like probably definitely for some of you, yeah, it's like these people, this is exactly the energy that you were being called to step away from or move away from. But it's like these people wanted you to feel like so bad about yourself or feel so insecure that you felt like you needed to dim your light or shrink yourself or hide or literally disappear, so that way they can feel comfortable continuing to move in life. But it's like, I think even maybe in the past you possibly have done this before, where you actually did shrink yourself, where you're like, you know what, I'm gonna disappear. Don't worry about me. Y'all stay safe though. Like, this is really the energy that I'm getting, is like, you're like, yeah, you know what? Stop, spirit. That's so funny and accurate. It's not funny, but it's funny because it's accurate. It's like, you seen the conflict within these people. Look at these people. Look at them. They're all fighting. They're all fighting with each other. They're all fighting amongst each other, amongst themselves. It's like, okay, you guys go ahead and go do your little fighting over there. Like, go do that over there. I'm going to disappear. I'm going to head on out. I'm seeing that SpongeBob meme where he's like, all right, I'm going to head on out. He just like gets up from the couch and just like, or that other meme where he's just like disappearing into the freaking bush. It's like, yeah, no, my bad for ever thinking that I could fit into this group. My bad. You're like, actually, yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and go on without you guys, because this ain't me and this ain't right, you know. And it's like these people too, it's like a lot of jealousy, envy, competition. And it's like also too, it's like people who I'm looking at my other deck right now, and it's like people who want, it's so weird because it's so confusing, right? Because it's like people who want your life. And now I don't know if you've seen that movie, Blood In, Blood Out, when he's like, I don't want your pork chop, I want his life. You know what I mean? And he's just like, okay, that's how it is. It's like, they don't want your career, they don't want your house, they don't want your man, they don't want your woman, they don't want that. They want your life. They want your essence. They want your energy. They want your authority. They want your connection. For a lot of you, that's literally what it is. It's like they want your connection that you have to the divine. They're like, but I don't get it. And you're like, me neither. I don't get it either. I'm just me, you know? And these people are just like, what the fuck? Like, confirmation, like, what makes you so special? What makes you so special? And like, why you? They're like, why you? And you're like, I don't know, you know. But it's because you're a good person. You do good. You have a good heart. You have a good soul. You have a good spirit. You're the type of person that if you're blessed, you will bless others. If you are in a position where you can help, you will help others. You're not the type of person that's going to go out of your way to compete and be weird towards other people. That's just not you. You would rather go within and disappear. But Spirit is saying it's not meant for you to disappear. Yes, keep your distance and protect your peace, but you don't necessarily need to disappear. That's what these groups of people want from you, is for you to just completely disappear. Like, if you could disappear from Earth, like that's what they want. Like, that's the goal. So it's like very important to understand that these people that want you to disappear, literally disappear, that's like wishing death on someone, straight up. And like, anybody who does that, bro, that's a really intense thing to wish upon another person, just because you are irritated by seeing them win, just because you're irritated by seeing them get blessed, just because, you know what I'm saying? Like, all of that needs to be worked on within, you know. And the people who are not doing that, it's like they're so bothered. But because you have justice right here, it's like they're not going to win. And Spirit wants to encourage you to continue to keep going, and don't try to hide yourself, you know. Don't try to hide yourself, and don't try to, you could disappear from their lives, but you don't need to necessarily disappear from everybody's lives. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. That could also just really be tied back to the trauma of fear of being seen. Spirit is encouraging you to get out of your comfort zone. You have a lot of new opportunities, new blessings coming through for you, but you have this energy here. You could also have been dealing with the Capricorn, or you could be Capricorn or have Capricorn placements in your chart. Or this could really just be toxic, sneaky people. Yeah, just getting away with things, you know, breaking your heart. All of the things, and it doesn't even feel like one particular energy. It feels like multiple energies. It feels like friendships heavily, though, because, you know, that's so heartbreaking. Like, I don't know what hurts more, like, you know, like, it hurts really bad. So it's like romantic relationships coming to an ending, but also friendships, family, partnerships, business, collaborations, stuff like this. People who you thought you wanted to work with, or people who you were working with. This could also, I'm also hearing like, don't meet your hero, or don't meet your, is that right? Don't meet your hero. Yeah, because it's like, then you get disappointed, because it's like people are not who you think. A lot of the times, like, we have this like perspective or perception of someone in our mind, and then we think that they're this type of person, or that they're this type of way, and then you meet them, or you start to spend more time with them, and then you just realize they're not who they portray themselves to be, and or they're not who they say that they are. They are actually somebody totally different, and you end up finding out through the hard way, you know. And unfortunately, like, that's how a lot of truths get exposed. But at the end of the day, Spirit is like, if you are coming to these realizations about certain people, it's important for you to understand that these aren't just regular old people. These aren't just people that you just know. No, these are people. Bro, I cannot make this up. These are people in competition with you. These are people in conflict. These are people in conflict with themselves. These are people who they're so insecure, bro. They are in constant comparison of you and your life, and what you're up to, and what you're doing, and what you're gonna do next. And that's another thing too, right? Is because you're so deeply connected to God and the divine, is like, which God is the divine, it is all one. So whatever you believe, however you want to say it, however you want to call it, tomato, okay. Because you're so deeply connected, and you have this understanding, and I only repeat myself for the people who don't know, or who are just now stepping into that understanding, right? But it's like, you have this understanding, and because you have that deep connection, Spirit is not going to allow you to get sucked up into this type of energy, at least not for long. Even if you go, even if you do it, even if you experience it. And that is the difference between you and them. That's the difference between me and you, is that, you know what I'm saying, is that you're connected and they're not. And it's not to say that they can't get connected. They could get connected, but they choose not to. They actively choose not to. The way they live, the way they are, the way they treat others, the way their true ulterior motives are not good, the way they actually just want to do this or do that, or use you for this or use you for that. Now, in a sense, I could see where like using could be like to your benefit, you know what I'm saying, especially because we are playing this game called life, and it's the little people versus the big people, okay? And so I could see where you would need to, you know, use big corporations and or companies for a certain amount of time for a certain thing or whatever to get to the next level in life or the next phase where you need to go. Okay, justifiable, valid government corporations. You see where I'm going with that? Okay. So, but your friends, that's a different story, bro. Eso no se hace, okay? You don't do that to your friends. You don't just use your friends. You just don't do that, bro. You don't do that. You don't use your friends, and you don't. And if you're using your friends, you want to make sure that this is a mutual thing. Like, hey, I see that you're good at this. I'm good at this. Together, we can use each other to grow and do this together. And usually, most of the time, that friend is going to have that same mentality and mindset as you and be like, yeah, you're right. We do. Let's make this happen. Like, let's do it. Let's do that. And it'll work out and it'll be great. But if you are up against these type of people, they will take all of your ideas and be like, oh yeah, that's good, that's a good idea, oh yeah, let's do that, oh yeah, let's do this, oh yeah, let's blah, blah, blah. And then actually be plotting behind your back the entire time and have ulterior motives, and they really just want you for all your ideas and all your goodness so that they can use it for themselves, so that they can try to expel and excel themselves and fast forward movement themselves and propel themselves into their next chapter and next phase. But it's basically climbing on your back to get there because they're so jealous of you and they're so envious of you and they're in such competition. What do we need to know about this energy? Because, you know, I don't know, man. I don't know. What do we need to know about this energy, Spirit? Wow. So you see how karma works. You see how karma works. These people wanted to break your heart. They literally my aching breaking heart. Okay, it's like sorry. I do start channeling songs, but like that was very significant too. I don't know, country music, rockabilly, confirmation, anything like that, or that might be the type of music you listen to, or the type of music that these people listen to, or something like that, or that could be your style, or you're being called to that style, or there's something about that era. I don't know. Take what resonates. But it's like these people, that could be a form of expression. I don't know who needed to hear that. Anyways, so these people, it's like wanted to bring you this heartbreak, right? Heartache, heartbreak, all of the things, like literally crush your soul, crush your spirit. It's like these are actual bullies. These are certified bullies. These are the type of people that you do not want to be friends with, straight up. These are the type of people that you need to run away from. These are the type of people that you should stay away from. These are the type of people that you don't even want to take home and or introduce to your parents because they're bad. Like, if you have parents, I'm so sorry. I don't know, trigger warning. Sending my love to anybody who needs it. But these are the type of people that you just don't want in your inner circle. These are not the type of people that you can call family. Okay, even if you didn't have a family or you don't have a family, these are not the type of people that you go choose to be your chosen family. They're not it. And because they try to bring you so much conflict, I was going to say so much conflict. They were being so conflicting and bringing a lot of conflict, but because of that, it's like instead of it slowing you down or you know what, it might have slowed you down, or you might feel like it's slowing you down, but it's like in that slowdown, in that process of like that slow-mo transitional periods, right, you feel, or they even might feel like, oh good, we knocked them down or we're slowing them down, but actually it's really just propelling you into your blessings. You literally have soulmate and new beginnings, new blessings, like overflowing to you, because at the end of the day, God sees all, you know, and these people could be fake and play fake to your face all day, all day, all day, all day. All day. No, I couldn't resist. No, literally all day and all night. But it's like the divine is not going to allow you to be led astray. They're not going to be able to knock you down. They're not going to be able to knock you off your path. Like, you continuously stay true to you. You continuously, you're like, oh well, like, all right then, like, it is what it is. Like, you know, I wish it wasn't what it is, but it is. So I need to heal this and move forward, you know. And it's like you choose that every time. So part of your blessings, these people could have been purposely trying to like block your finances or block your money or something like that, but it's like at the end of the day, again, they're propelling you into your blessings. You know, you have finances, that love, that like soulmate love, brand new blessings coming through. It's like everything that you've been praying for. And the thing is, you've already gone through your shadow work. Now these people are gonna have to sit in their shadows until they get through it, and or stay in it, because not everybody gets past the shadow. Some people get stuck there. Some people realize that it's actually too hard to do the inner work to get past the shadow, and actually it's too painful and they can't even, and so they would rather just be mean, bully people and treat others certain types of way and exclude them and do all of the things to try to make them smaller, because seeing other people do the inner work and choose themselves is so triggering and so hurtful, because they can't get past it. They can't do that. So they're gonna have to try to knock you down. You know, and I'm literally getting like an image of somebody like kicking someone down the stairs. Like, it literally feels like that. Like, this is life or death. Like, they would rather see you die than to see you succeed. This way they could be like, well, that sucks that they died. Like, oh, that sucks. They were almost there too. They died. Like, you know what I mean? Like, instead of them wanting to be like, oh my God, like they did it. Like, congratulations. I always believed in them. I always knew they could do it. Like, no, these people, those are not the type of people that they are. Okay, so if you were looking for a confirmation and or a sign, this is it. Okay, you have new beginnings coming through, because you are transitioning through these deaths and endings. Okay, I feel like your success literally bothers. It literally bothers some people, bro. You literally have some people, they're sick. They're like so sick, like they're gagged. Like, you can't even imagine how much sleep they lose over like just thinking about you and like what you have going on. Again, some of them are competing, and most of them are competing with you. So it's like a part of them staying up late is like they're trying to just think like, okay, how could I get to where this person is? How can I do this? How can I, some of them even try to work at the same place as you or something like this. And I feel like you're the type of person that you're just like, yeah, come work over here. Why not? But they're just like wanting to actually take your position, and actually they want you to get fired. They don't want to work with you. They want to work as you. Oh my God. It's not funny. That's a trauma response. But okay, again, I don't know, these people also too, I think these people, it's like they see you as this like lucky charm, or like they see you as like you're so lucky, you're so abundant, you're so wealthy, you're so blessed. And you are. But I think maybe you kind of more so feel like, yeah, you're like, yeah, but you still have a lot going on too in the background. Like, you're still transitioning through your tower moment and everything like that. So I think that maybe you don't feel necessarily like the way these people see you. You know, maybe these people see you like, okay, this is kind of the image I'm getting is like, imagine these people imagining, like, these people see you and then they're just like, oh my god, they look so rich, like I bet they live in like a 3-story house with like, you know, Birkin bags, and I don't know. I don't know, but it's like, oh, maybe they drive a Bentley, or like maybe they're like, I don't know, you know what I mean? It's like, that's how these people view you, is like high class or like high quality, or like you have money or something like that. You're just like really well off, but actually you might be struggling, and you might be eating like, you know, sopa maruchan or peanut butter and jelly sandwiches like every day. Like, you know, that could be an exaggeration obviously, but like maybe you're not really in the best situation, but these people don't know that, and so they're just like judging you based off of what they think about you. But it's like, that's actually not you or your reality, and these people are just judging you based off of what you look like, or the energy, the type of energy that you give off. So, but yeah, again, they're just triggered that you continuously choose yourself. And it's like, even when they do find out, because I feel like some people do find out what type of position that you're in life, and it kind of surprises them, because it's like, again, you don't look like what you've been through, you know? You look good, girl, like you look good, you know? And so people, I think, even after they find out what you've been through, and they're just like, damn, like, how the fuck, like, how are you still going, you know? And you're just like, I don't know. It's really by the grace of God at this point. Like, your spirit team holds you, carries you through, literally carries you through. They're like working overtime at this point, you know? But it's like, again, that connection that you have with the divine, that connection that you have with the universe, with your spirit guides, with your team. It's like, these people can't even really fathom that, because they're just like, how? But each time something happens, each time these people throw an attack, an evil eye, whatever, it's like, you just go within and you fix that shit. You're even like, am I the problem? Am I the problem? Because if I'm the problem, then I need to fix it. If I'm the problem, then I need to change. If I'm the problem, then there's something wrong with me. Then I shouldn't be a leader. I shouldn't be in this position. I shouldn't be doing this. You see what I'm saying? And then you find the problem and you fix it. You will get a therapist if you need to get a therapist. Like, you are that type of person, and these people are not. These people are just pointing their fingers and saying, see, they did this, see, they did that, see, they did this. You may have even blocked these people, or removed yourself from social groups, or just don't go around anymore, go to gatherings or functions, and these people are like, see, they blocked me. See, they don't even come around anymore. See, they don't even talk to any of us. These people could be throwing magic. Again, these are just confirmations, okay? I feel like I'm going in circles now, so we'll see what else Spirit has to say about this. But it's like, these people are the type to be like, see, they're crazy, they blocked me. But it's like, actually, your spirit team told you to block them, because they were siphoning your energy. They were trying to destiny swap with you. They were trying to siphon your energy, okay? Doubling down on that one. That's what it was. So yeah, I did block you, and that's why, because you're weird, you know? Like, I thought we were cool. And it's like multiple people in multiple situations. A lot of these people too, they could either be like, they have vices, or they drink, or they do something, I don't know, or like they take some sort of like substances or something like that, or they like to party a lot. But yeah, it's like, they just wanted you in this like defensive energy, because they want to be able to point their fingers to be like, see, look, they're crazy. See, look, they're unreasonable. see, look, they did this. See, look, they did that. But it's actually like, okay, but what did you do? Confirmation. It's like, okay, but what did you do to get me to do this? Because I'm not just going to go block people for no reason. I'm not just going to go do this for no reason. I'm not just going to distance myself for no reason. I don't just come around for no reason. I don't come around because there's a reason why I don't come around. You see what I'm saying? It's like, no, these people are trying to make you seem like you're insane, like you're crazy, like you are the problem, like, but you know better and you know the truth. And so do a lot of people around you. They're just too scared to admit it, or they're too afraid to admit it, or they're not ready to admit it. But they know that you're literally coming out as the emperor. You're coming out as the goat. You are the one on top. You are the one with the purest heart. These people, you could also be a earth sign and or have earth in your chart. This is heavy Taurus energy. Okay, so also too, you may be really grounded if you don't have earth in your chart, but it's like you're coming out as this grounded energy, this very like strong leadership. Okay, this very strong leader that knows how to lead a crowd, knows how to lead a room, knows how to lead a group. But it's like, it's almost too like these people don't even have that quality or those qualities that you have within you. And that's another thing that really just like irritates them. It really like grinds their gears. So maybe something about your leadership is like what brings in your abundance, or like not your abundance, but like your money, or like that's how you lead. That's how you lead. Yeah, that's how you make your money, is by being a leader in some sort. So it's like you lead a team, or you lead a crew, or you lead a company or something like this. Or you literally lead like communities, literally. And that's the thing, is like once you start to lead, and once it gets to a community and the community starts to follow you, that's when people really get pissed, because that shows how much motion you have. And when other people can't do that as quickly as you can, it's irritating, because it's like they've worked so hard, or they think, you know, that they've worked so hard or whatever to get to this point, and then here you come, and then you just get to the point in 2.5 seconds, and then they're just like, what the, I've been working on this for 10 years, and you just come in and just do it like nothing. And to you it's nothing, because that's just what God or the divine called you to do. So you're just like, oh, I'm just here because I got called to be here to do this. And these people are like, why you, like, why not anybody else? And you're just like, I don't know, I'm just here, you know. And these people are pissed, and you're just like, I'm just trying to exist, bro. But again, because these people have tried to bring so much havoc and chaos, that's literally what I'm hearing, havoc and chaos to your life, try to bring you burdens, hardships. It's like that is propelling you. I actually heard back to your soulmate. So for a lot of you, you're being reunited with a soulmate. And for some of you, you're either being reunited with a past life soulmate, and or you're coming into connection with a soulmate, okay? For a lot of you, it's going to be romantic. But for like 5 to 10% of you, it's going to be like a good platonic best friend, okay? Okay. So yeah, don't worry about the naysayers. No, literally, don't even worry about these people. It's like they have no authority over you. They have no say. They have no way of controlling you or interfering with your life. No matter what it is that they're throwing, even if you believe that somebody is doing witchcraft on you, though, I do highly recommend to at least get that confirmation and confirmed. Okay, if you need confirmation on something like that, please get a reading. Even if it's not with me, it is advised to at least get the confirmation if somebody is doing brujeria or hexes or any type of spell work on you, just so that you're aware, so that you can actually work on taking it off. Because if you don't believe in anything, you know what I mean, at least you could have that knowledge to take the steps necessary to cleanse yourself, to cleanse your physical body, to cleanse your spiritual body, to do the energetic work that you need to do to get this type of nastiness off of you, because it can physically enter your life if you don't do anything about it, you know. And most spells stay on a person or within a person's family within 7 years and or 7 bloodlines. So it's very important that you get that checked, okay? I don't know who needed to hear that, but it's just like physical hygiene, you know. You go to the doctor, you get checked, you want to make sure everything's good, you're okay. You go to the dentist, you get your teeth checked, you want to make sure everything's good, okay? If not, you have to fix it. If you have a cavity, you need to get a filling. If you have if you have a rash, you need to get the ointment. You know what I'm saying? So if you have brujeria, you need to get it off. You see? So I don't know who needed to hear that, but it's important, okay? Anything else, Spirit? Strength. Keep going, okay? Keep on keeping on. The horrors persist, but so do you. So do you. It's okay. Keep going. The journey is not over. Like, you have so much life ahead of you. This isn't the end. It's not the end, okay? I'm hearing for a lot of you, this is really just the beginning. And I know you're just like, what? But no, it's okay. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. I believe in you. I love you guys so much. I hope this reading was helpful, and I hope you were able to receive everything that you needed to. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, 333plantas.com, okay? Online booking. You can also feel free to shoot me a message on there as well. I will get back to you as soon as possible. Please feel free to like, share, and subscribe this video and or any of the others to anybody who may need it, okay? I love you guys. Thank you for watching. I'll see you. Bye.